Inside Out, an animated movie that made a place in all of our hearts.
Where did you read that?
It doesn't matter, I read it and it's great.
It was a movie about the emotions of a young girl who moves to a new city and faces challenges.
We used to play tag.
It touched on the lives of multiple characters and showed us complex emotions in a lighthearted way, but there were some scenes that did not make it to final cut. But fortunately for you, we discovered some of those scenes. Spoiler alert, you will wish they were a part of the movie. So grab your seats and some popcorn because we're about to explore 5 Inside Out scenes you never got to see. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button to see fun content like this. In this unreleased scene from Inside Out, we witness an unexpected side of Joy's character in this version of the story where Joy's primary dynamic is with fear, also known as Freddy, changing the emotional landscape of Riley's mind. As Riley arrives at school, Joy and Freddy man the control center, steering Riley's emotions.
We're in for it.
However, unlike the familiar friendship among the emotions in the final cut, this deleted scene separates Joy and Freddy, placing them at the front. Here, the intent was to fill Joy with a touch of edge, aparting from her usual bubbly nature. The separation becomes clear when Freddy suggests an unusual challenge for Riley. He asked Riley to talk to 2 girls and ask if they could be friends. However, Joy interrupts and asked Riley to spit on one of the girls' faces. This raises questions about the filmmaker's initial vision for her role in Riley's emotional landscape. Joy, typically the source of laughter and happiness,
All right, everyone, fresh start. We are going to have a good day, which will turn into a good week, which will turn into a good year, which turns into a good life.
takes on a disturbing role, pushing Riley towards negative and harmful actions. We understand why the decision to cut this scene was taken, as it would have risked the consistency of Joy's character. Introducing a version of Joy that not only differs from this mission but actively encourages negativity would have been a shaky experience for audiences. Ultimately, the cutting of this scene out from the final movie definitely protected the integrity of Joy's. In this deleted scene, we see Joy on a journey inside Riley's mind. She discovers a younger version of Riley, full of joy and cheerful spirit, inviting her to dance with her. And just as they are dancing, Joy gets the feeling that she wants to stay in that moment forever. She wanted Riley to be with her as her little girl always. She wants the moment to stay. But she soon understands that Riley, the big girl, needs her help with new challenges. She realized that Riley now had a life of her own that she needed to accept and would need Joy's help.
Riley here?
It was important that Joy helped her and that she is happy in her growth rather than being sad about her leaving. That is when Joy decided to leave the joyful memories behind and return to the headquarters to assist the older Riley. The scene captures the conflict between holding on to the past and accepting the responsibilities of growing up. In spite of the temptation to stay in the comfort of those memories, Joy chooses to support Riley. While this scene didn't make the final movie, it adds depth to Joy's character and reinforces the movie's theme of the emotions associated with growth. In this scene, the filmmakers tried to explore a different path for Bong, Riley's lovable imaginary friend, and it was pretty different from the final version of Bong we got to see. In the final cut, he is characterized by energy and playfulness, but this scene presents an opposite version, a rebel. It starts within Riley's mind, where construction is underway to accommodate the expansion of her cognitive abilities.
Wait, what's happening? Who are you people?
Imagination Park, a cherished area in Riley's mind, is being dismantled to make room for new constructions, symbolizing the growth and changes associated with growing up. Bong, who is a quirky character, is shown as a rebel against these alterations, protesting the destruction of Imagination Park. Bong's rebellion takes a unique form as he shows his resistance to the changes. He insists on bringing back elements of Riley's childhood, such as playtime and nap time, resisting the change of Riley's mind more mature and complex. Joy and Bong even start hurling stones at construction workers, showing their disapproval of the change about to happen. In the rejected scene titled Joy's Decline, a different arc for the character of Joy was explored. This included themes of growing up and the changes that come with it. It opens with a routine yet relatable scenario, Joy attempting to complete daily chores, such as taking out the trash. As the scene starts, it is obvious that Joy is struggling with the recent sense of responsibility and realities of life. The once joyful character shows frustration, hinting towards a loss of her enthusiasm. The little girl who found happiness in almost everything was now struggling with the reality that she was an adult. This scene would have hit almost all of us right in our hearts. It is weird to think that it did not make it to final cut. It also included Joy's inner dialogue, which showed her thought process and emotional state. She questions the existence and importance of certain tasks, and she shows a need to go against this routine. This inner conflict seems to represent the overall theme of adolescence, where individuals often avoid embracing adult responsibilities and miss the carefree days of childhood. Since this scene was rejected, it shows a choice made by the filmmakers to maintain a balance between the humor and the emotional complexities in Inside Out. So they opted for a more efficient narrative that focused on the central emotions guiding Riley's experiences. In this scene, Joy and Fear set off on an adventure to a place called Hobo Village. It's a village where forgotten friends end up when kids grow up and leave them behind. It is a sort of hidden world filled with these once-beloved parents, now living a quieter life. As they enter the village, they feel the warmth of atmosphere. Others living there welcome them, and there is a mix of nostalgia and humor in the air. During these greetings, Joy and Fear see Riley's old boyfriend, holding on to intense feelings for her. It's a funny moment as the friends share their experiences of feeling left behind when children grow up. This scene had the potential to show the depth of feelings parents have when their kids grow up to be independent. They might not leave them entirely, but their absence can be overwhelming for the parents, and this was being shown in a make-believe world as to not make things very serious. The encounter with the imaginary friends in Hobo Village offers viewers a pause for reflection. It's a moment to think about our own childhood companions, those imaginary friends who were once our confidants and playmates. Just like Riley's imaginary friends, they too might have felt a sense of abandonment as we moved on to new stages in life. It again showed the importance of being helpful in growth of our loved ones rather than fixating on the past. The memories are there as a reminder of the time we spent with them, but it is necessary that they, and even we, move on to achieve great things. The encounter with the imaginary friends in Hobo Village offers viewers a pause for reflection. It's a moment to think about our own childhood companions, those imaginary friends who were once our confidants and playmates. Just like Riley's imaginary friends, they too might have felt a sense of abandonment as we moved on to new stages in life. It again showed the importance of being helpful in growth of our loved ones rather than fixating on the past. The memories are there as a reminder of the time we spent with them, but it is necessary that they, and even we, move on to achieve great things. But unfortunately, this scene didn't make it to the final cut of the movie. Not to worry, we found it for you guys. And that's a wrap on our journey through the deleted scenes of Inside Out. We hope you enjoyed this little peek into the emotions that almost made it to the big screen. Which deleted scene surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Take care, see you in the next video.